Alimony is one of the fiercest divorce battles to face, regardless of where you live. As for alimony in Florida, that's particularly challenging to determine, mainly because there is no mathematical formula for doing so. To help you understand it better, we've put together this video providing an overview of alimony in Florida. What is alimony? Alimony is the legal obligation to provide financial support to a spouse after a divorce. State divorce law varies, so alimony is issued by a divorce decree that works according to state divorce law. Alimony is considered taxable income to the receiving spouse. Plus, it's deducted from the income of the spouse who is paid. In Florida, there is no mathematical calculation for determining an amount. Child support payments, on the other hand, are determined based on the payee's income. Florida alimony types. Florida law has 5 different types of alimony. A judge will award them in whatever combination that seems fair under the particular circumstances of that divorce. Alimony payments can consist of periodic payments from one spouse to another or a single lump sum payment. Spouses can agree on different terms and conditions of alimony on their own. A spouse can also opt to give up alimony entirely, which typically occurs in exchange for another valuable type of property. Bridge the gap alimony. Bridge the gap alimony starts after the divorce is final, but it's short term. The most it'll go for is 2 years. The purpose is to help the receiving spouse meet those temporary needs like living expenses while they wait for a home to sell or enter into an educational program to allow for better employment prospects. Temporary alimony. Temporary alimony only lasts the duration of the divorce. It's awarded to a spouse who needs financial support during the divorce process. As soon as the divorce is final, temporary alimony ends. Rehabilitative alimony. Rehabilitative alimony exists to assist the receiving spouse in acquiring training or education that's necessary for appropriate employment. A spouse who requests rehabilitative alimony must submit a plan that outlines the amount of money and time they need to complete their program. Durational alimony. A court could award durational alimony if other types are insufficient to support a spouse's needs. The maximum term of durational alimony pertains to the length of the divorced couple's marriage. If you were married for 20 years, for example, you won't be able to receive alimony for any longer. Permanent alimony. When the recipient's spouse's economic needs are forecasted to be permanent, an alimony award will be permanent too. A judge who awards permanent alimony always has to state the reasons why another form of alimony wouldn't be fair or reasonable under the facts of the particular case. Permanent alimony exists to provide support to a spouse who can't be self-supporting at a standard of living that's as close as possible to the marital standard that was set before. Considerations and factors. When a judge finds that there is both a need and an ability to pay, they consider all relevant factors in deciding which alimony to award. These factors include things like all sources of income, time and expense required for education and training, the marital standard of living, and more. Alimony in Florida. Divorces are tough, no matter the circumstances. The best thing you can do if you're going through a divorce is to hire a professional who specializes in family law. Alimony in Florida is more complicated than in other states because there is no set formula or means for calculating what it is. Plus, there are so many other factors to consider and lots of paperwork to submit. If you're going through a divorce, contact us so that we can help you through the process and get you the fair results that you deserve. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.